Hey, what is going on, guys? It is Michael Keller here, and in this brief video, I'm going to share the marketing process that we use in order to sell legal services or any kind of more expensive product or service. So it starts here in the top left with Facebook ads and Google advertisements. Typically, we will start with Facebook advertisements, and then after we scale up the Facebook advertisements to the maximum amount we can spend per day, then we will add on Google advertisements as well. We will be advertising to what's called a webinar registration page. So this page will have information. For example, we have a live webinar, or you can register to watch this recording right now. So if they register for this page, they will of course be registered for the event, and they will see a confirmation page, again with details of the event, as well as other information such as we will be texting you, calling you, blah, 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 so they are prepared for it. On this webinar registration page, they must input their name, email, and phone number. If they do not register on the webinar registration page, you can see over here they will be temporarily blocked from advertising. For example, maybe this event was not good for them, or maybe they were just kind of goofing around and not very serious. One way or another, we don't want to annoy the person, so we will actually block them from seeing our ads for a short while, so that way they don't get spammed with our ads and block us themselves. This way we can remarket to them later. So they'll be temporarily blocked, but after a week, 2 weeks, or a month, depending on how we set it up, they will be able to see our advertisements again and have the opportunity to register again. Now, when they register for the event, not everybody is going to attend. They are going to get automated email reminders and information. So for example, they will get an email saying, hey, the event is starting now. Hey, the event is starting in 15 minutes. Hey, here's some information about us. Hey, your event is starting today. Basic reminder emails like that, but also if you have information about your company that you would like to share, we will also include that to automatically send out after they register. For example, they register, and immediately when they register, we'll say, hey, check your email for some information. And in that email, we'll say, hey, you're registered, but here's some information about us. So that way we can kind of pre-qualify them and get them ready for the webinar. Also, if we have it set up, we will have automated SMS reminders. These are going to be very simple, but it is pretty much the exact same thing. Send a text that says, hey, we have you registered. If you don't want to receive text stop or whatever, but we're going to send you a reminder with a link to join the webinar. Now, if you're using recorded webinars, then of course we probably won't have these SMS reminders because they'll be able to watch the webinar instantly. However, for many clients, they prefer to do live webinars, and then we can also have recorded webinars as a backup in case they don't attend the live webinar. Anyways, on this live webinar, when it finally launches, this is when you, the client, will give information about your business and how your product or service helps them. For example, in the case of selling living trusts, such as some clients that we have, you would just say, hey, this is what a living trust is, how it helps you, probate, it saves money, all this stuff. And so here is the link to sign up. And if they attend the webinar, they're going to get a sign up email as well as a sign up SMS. So this is going to provide a link where they can sign up on a form so that way they can get a consultation or just purchase it right now. Now, if they do not attend, as you can see right here, then we are going to send them an automated email with other events. Same for SMS marketing. And during this, we're going to have a recording, for example, of a previous successful live event, and we'll say, hey, we realized you weren't able to attend. No problem. We understand life is busy. How about you watch this recording and we will save the discount for you. And if you don't have a recording or, you simply don't want to, we can also just say, hey, here's a list of upcoming events. Why not you try re-register for a future event that works better for you? So hopefully they go back to the webinar registration page, re-register, and go through this the way we want them to. But if they did not attend, and they do not re-register, we're going to temporarily block communications. They're not going to see any ads, they're not going to receive any emails, and they're going to be placed on a do not contact list for a short period of time, such as 2 weeks or 4 weeks. Again, the reason for this is we don't want them to get fatigued by communication with us. We have observed in our clients that some customers can take upwards of 2 to 3 months to close. So a lot of customers, we advertise and within the week you're making the sale. But we also have these long-term sales processes set up so that way we don't fatigue and wear out the customer, but instead we just give them some space, hit them back in a month, and hopefully they go back through this funnel with the ads, with the email remarketing, and end up turning into a client. Now anyways, if they attend the webinar over here and they get the sign-up email and the sign-up SMS, but they don't purchase, they're also going to receive automated emails and SMS with the aim of opening communication. What I mean by that is we're going to kind of ask them, hey, you attended the webinar, why are you not purchasing? Is there, a problem with the product or service? Is there an issue with the form? Or is it an issue, with your situation right now? So the goal with this is just to get them communicating with us so we can find potential issues in the marketing strategy, the product or service, or if it's an issue such as their current financial state. If they don't purchase, again, they're going to move through here to the left to the temporarily block communications, so that way we do not fatigue them with excess communication and marketing. But ideally, this communication opens up a dialogue and we can turn that into a sale. And of course, the ideal and most quick way to move through this is they see an ad, they register, they attend the webinar, they get the sign-up email, and then they, of course, sign up. So it gets a bit more complicated. We handle all of the Facebook and Google ads. We set up the registration pages, the email marketing, SMS marketing. We do everything that you see right here. The only thing that we cannot do for you is the webinar, whether it be live, recorded, or both. So that's the only thing that you would have to do. Everything else in here, the ads, ad copy, targeting, sales pages, sales funnels, emails, SMS, all the programming, everything is stuff that we set up so that way all you have to worry about is servicing your new customers that we get for you and doing the webinars to close said customers. So thank you so much. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me and I will be glad to help you. This is our proven process and we can make it work for almost any client in any niche. Thank you so much, and I'm looking forward to work with you.